you know, looks like was up there for me. So if I wasn't attracted to her, then it was never gonna work out. Someone who's like ambitious and intelligent. Can she be adaptable?
Hey guys, and welcome to Little Black Book. You know what time it is. We're talking to you guys about Michaela and Zach, and we're dealing with, the fact that Michaela isn't fit for purpose at this moment, okay? And this really proved the fact that she's not ready for a healthy relationship. This list that he gave, there's nothing wild about it. Nothing. And old girl said she don't think she can even do the things on the list. I said, unless there's another list that we didn't hear about and that didn't get shown, sis, if you can't do those things on the list, you are not ready for a relationship. It's that simple. Guys, if you wanna see more great content like this, make sure you like it, you share, you subscribe, you click on that bell button right now. Go right now, get your thing, click on that bell button for notifications of the what? Uploads. For those of you who are returnees, you already know what it is, baby. You got the minerals. You got the minerals. Listen, stay hydrated out there in them streets. It's hot as hell out here, baby. All right, cool. Let's get the conversation flowing. That means let's get the outro going, baby. Little Black Book. You know what time it is. 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 Yes, guys, welcome to Little Black Book. We're talking to you guys now, about Michaela and Zach, and I want to be very honest with you. I just don't think that Michaela's ready for a relationship of any sorts, all right? Now, we're going to go and watch the clip where he talks about his list. There is nothing on that list that anybody couldn't do, okay? If you are going to be in a healthy relationship, this list is bare minimum. Bare minimum at that. It is foundational. It's needed. So if somebody can't do the things on that list, I'm sorry. We don't need to be here. Let's look at it. We're saying
To different people, trust. Like, if I think there's no if I think she is dishonest or not loyal, then that's also a box she needs to check.
Now we're only on trust, honest, and loyalty. Trust, honesty, and loyalty. Please tell me, anybody, comment in the comment section below, can you not do that? If you can't be trusting, you can't be loyal, and you can't be honest, you don't need to be in a relationship. You need to sit on the bench. Okay? If you can't do it, you need to sit on the bench. Go and heal. All right? It's our favorite word for the season. Go and heal. You trust, loyalty, and honesty. It's a basic principle of relationships. It is needed. In fact, you can't have a relationship that's going to be healthy without those things. Okay? Without loyalty, without trust, without honesty. What do you want to have? Lies, distrust, and insecurity? Right? Is that what we want in a relationship? No. Surely not. Let's listen a bit more.
The way people handle conflict, right? Is she mature in the way she handles, or is she not? So I think when I fall in love, that
again, maturity in how she handles conflict. Now, we all growing in our ways of handling conflict, but there's at least, if not 9 out of 10 of those things, I don't know if there's 10 things, but 90% of those things you can do. Surely. Because they're a necessity. Now, conflict handling resolution is also a necessity when you come to a more mature relationship. You've got to know how to handle conflict. If every day you throw grenades in your relationship, you're going to find out how quickly it blows up in your face. Okay? And how it's going to affect you. It's draining. It's emotionally tiring. It's emotionally discombobulating, and if you're going to always throw grenades in your relationship, verbally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever you want to call it, you are going to cause turmoil for you and your partner going forward. There shall not be peace. Men and women shall not know peace. All right, let's look a bit more.
Women would check all those boxes. You know what I mean?
I'm listening to the checklist and it seems kind of stringent for me, and I'm like, do I really feel comfortable in my own sense?
Now that's where we see Michaela. Michaela's like, I had a thing, and do I even feel comfortable in my own sense? She's not comfortable in this space. I said it from before. When people are not healthy, they're not comfortable in with healthy people. We heard her speak so highly of Zach to the girls by saying, he's such a great guy, such a kind guy, right? Bigging him up, how amazing he is. And yet, when she's asked to do the bare minimum, basic requirements of relationship, look what we're starting off with. Look what we're hearing her say. Already making excuses about the fact that, if I'm not comfortable, if I'm not comfortable in myself, because that's the truth, you're not comfortable in yourself. How can then you be comfortable then trying to live a life where you're trying to have a healthy relationship? If you don't love yourself the way you need to, if you've not healed the way you need to, how would you be able to exist in a place where there's where that place is a safety? You can't, because you'll always be looking over your shoulder wondering, when is it not going to be safe, right? That's PTSD, baby.
To say, okay, I think I can do, 1, 2, and 3. I don't know about 4 and 5.
So you can do 1, 2, and 3, but 4. Do you know how mad that is? She can do 1, 2, and 3, but can't do 4, 5, and 6. So you can't be loyal, you can't be honest, and you can't be truthful. You can't be loyal, you can't be honest, you can't be truthful, and potentially you can't be mature in conflict. Why would someone want to be in a relationship with this person? Why would you want to? Why would you want to put yourself in a relationship with a person who can't even do those basic requirements? Do you see? This is what people encounter, and I'm not even just going to go at Michaela. I want you to understand this from a relationship standpoint. Many of you are missing red flags in relationships when you're building with somebody, and these very essence where you're seeing a person be I hear stories of people be like, yeah, he lied in the first few days about a situation. When he lies, be done. Why are we still entertaining people that are lying? Why did he have to lie? Even if he's got a good excuse, there's no need to lie. We are in early doors. I don't even know you. You're just putting up, you're lying already. No, you're gonna lie later on. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone's lying. What? You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's been dishonest here. Oh, why are we still entertaining it? He's been dishonest. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. All right? Leave it alone. Okay? All right? Leave it alone. There's no need.
I don't know about that. So, I think it was a very good understanding to see how he thinks, how he, process things, and whether or not I fit into that Tetris.
Whether or not I fit into that Tetris, sis, everybody should fit into that Tetris. Because he even meant the looks, 1, 2, and 3. You've got the first part, right? You know the first 2, 1, 2, 3. Looks, ambition, I don't know what the other one was, right? You've got those 3 nailed. Clearly, you said it. But the intrinsic qualities that require you to be a decent partner, you don't have. She doesn't have. And she admitted it herself. So we've got the fact that you admit what emotional abuse is. We understand. Now we've got a situation where you are showing us that you yourself know you're not healthy. You're not free at this moment, sis. You're toxic. And you need to sit on a bench and heal.
But we'll see.
Okay, so, do you think you are beginning to fall in love?
Now this question, do you think you're beginning to fall in love? It's quite interesting. Listen to her response, okay? Listen to her response, okay? Now she's talking about how she was going on the verge of in love, and now because of what's happened, she's coming back on herself, okay? Now I don't think that's necessarily anything crazy, because as situations happen, you can start to feel differently when you start to see things differently, right? So let's listen to that.
That's an intense question. I think a couple of weeks ago,
This is very important, because I want the length of time she took just to answer that question. She set it up quite nicely. I'm not even saying it's even bad, by the way. She's obviously thinking, right? Because there's a deeper answer to this. It's not just a yes or no, or yes I am or no I'm not, right? There's a deeper answer to it. And so she takes the time, and you watch the body language. She looked up and she was like, it's almost like, how do I say this? How do I let you know what I'm thinking? Because it's a deep thought, right? What I'm about to say is not shallow, it's deep. To me, at least, it is, right? and I don't want to hurt your feelings with what I'm about to say. All right.
Was. And so I was like, well, what is this feeling that I'm feeling, right? Let me figure out what this is. What does it mean? So then I was.
Okay, so she was on the road to love. On the road to loving. And then what happened? The arguments kicked in. She was on the road. I don't want to look too deep into it because I don't want to look at it as a manipulation tool, right? I don't want to, but I have to be open to it, and so I'll present it as open, but not necessarily saying that's what she's doing. There's also another ploy, and this is similar to how I was saying about Johnny. But the manipulative piece that could be a case here is telling him, I was on that road to loving you, but because of what's happened, I'm not on it no more. And it basically what it is it's an indirect challenge to you to change your behavior so that she can be where you want her to be, which is in love. So again, it focuses on trying to change your behavior indirectly towards her. It's actually a manipulation tactic. Doesn't mean necessarily that's what she's doing. I don't want to go there. I don't think we have enough evidence to say per se that is what she's doing, but we have to be open to it because she has got abusive tendencies and she is staying in toxicity. So it's more than plausible that this could be the case. The other situation is that she genuinely was on the way to love, and the recent arguments have made her reconsider whether she's on that road to love or not, and that's perfectly more plausible, I think, in that consideration as well in their interactions.
What about you?
Oh, you said then you were. What about now, though?
Now, to be 100% honest, I am guarded.
Okay, so she didn't say that she's not there. She said she's guarded. That's a very guarded answer. That's a very smart reply. Where are you now? I'm guarded. So are you close? Are we not close? Are you further away? Are you back away? I'm guarded. There's no position for that. I'm just guarded. What does that mean? Are you forward? Are you back? Like, I'm guarded is very open yet closed. It's a very clever answer. Very, very clever answer. She don't play checkers. She plays chess. You know what I mean?
Why are you guarded?
Because of the past couple of days, and it's not. I'm not going back to like talking about that, but it did help me take a step back, and let me just.
So I didn't want to accuse her. I wanted just to make sure it's open to interpretation. But I do see a genuinity between Michaela and Zach. There definitely is attraction there. They definitely get on. They definitely like each other. It's just the fact that when they get to a place of arguing, or when she feels that she's being abandoned again, her natural reactions, fight or flight mode, come right out. And we see a different Michaela. Right, this is not the Michaela we see now. We see a completely different Michaela coming out when she's afraid, when she feels like she's been abandoned again. So, I think it's quite interesting that they're having this talk now. And in the end, he says he's happy. This is the kind of conversations he wants to have. He's selling himself a dream. It's not going to get better. He's selling himself the dream. He's trying. He wants to exhaust probably all circumstances, but it's not going to solve the issue. You know what I mean? It's not going to solve her issue. Let's play a bit more.
Actually see if this is a truly viable relationship for my future.
Yeah.
But I honestly do believe we're going to get back to, we're going to work on it together.
Mm-hmm.
I know that brother is smiling, but in the back of his head, it's like, I wonder when this girl's going to pop off again one last time. You know what I mean? Like, he's thinking it. And that's the trouble with the fact that when someone does to you abusively, you're going to always be thinking in the back of your mind, when is it going to happen again? But again, I want to make you a point. The whole part of this video was because I said she's not ready for a relationship, and she knows it herself. People, if you are in this kind of position, go sit on a bench and heal. Go and do the work. Come back stronger. Don't enter the field with you being bruised, broken, and hurt. All right, go recover, heal, and come back onto the field. We'll see you guys another time soon. Let us know down below. Did you disagree with my commentary? Maybe you have different thoughts. Let us know down below. Appreciate you guys. Little black, you know what time it is.